of knowledge, fun, and entertainment you experience on Spectrum Television can never be overstated, especially when you get them all at once. The depth of knowledge, fun, and entertainment you experience on Spectrum Television can never be overstated, especially when you get them all at once. At Spectrum Television, we start your day with insightful political and social discussion, a spotlight on Africa and the world's view. On well-being, we prioritize your health and mental space, staying fit and achieving goals. Stay updated with the business world of financial markets and global economic analysis. We bring you all the latest from the world of sports and cutting-edge innovations, looking at the future of tech on Tech Insights, and stay updated with the latest in entertainment and music on Entertainment Now.
Cause you see people don't really know you.
Our carefully crafted content is designed to broaden your horizons and keep you informed and entertained. You won't want to miss a minute.
Killer, shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
Watch Spectrum Television live on free-to-air. We scan your decoder to continue receiving the best of our signals, or stream live at www.spectrumtvlive.ng. For more inquiries, call 0704 158 5642.
Don't let this love hold you down.
Spectrum Television, broadening your horizon.
Hello, viewer. Welcome to Worldview. Now, this is where we keep you updated on trending events happening in the world. My name is Emedion James. Let's take a look. Let's begin today with our headlines. U.S. official says Iran and U.S. agreed to halt attacks and renew talks. South Korea, Japan reaffirms nuclearization goal, closer defense ties. Our special report today will be on the Venezuela earthquake. We'll bring you these and many more stories from the Asian Pacific region to Africa. This is Worldview on Spectrum TV. Please stay tuned. Many thanks for staying tuned. We begin today from Washington, D.C., where U.S. officials said on Sunday that Iran and the United States have agreed to halt recent hostilities in the Gulf and renew talks regarding their dispute over the Strait of Hormuz, raising hopes of serving an interim peace deal that was under pressure from days of tit-for-tat strikes. The officials said these referring to the 14-point memorandum of understanding that was agreed on June 17th, under which the strait would be reopened for traffic. However, technical talks are selected to continue on all areas of the MOU. But sides will stand down for now, and vessels can now move freely. Reports also say that Iran launched missiles and drones at U.S. military sites in Kuwait and Bahrain earlier on Sunday, shortly after President Donald Trump threatened that the Islamic Republic would cease to exist if it did not honor the agreement to end the war. Meanwhile, in Israel said on Sunday it had once again struck Iran-backed armed Hezbollah militant in Lebanon, destroying underground infrastructure used by the group in a village in southern Lebanon. These came after another strike on Saturday, which closely followed its latest ceasefire deal with Lebanon on Friday. Iran says the fight in Lebanon must end if the wider agreement is to stick. And we move to Pakistan, where Pakistani security forces said today that they killed at least 29 militants in ground and air operations along the Afghanistan border, while the Afghan Taliban said at least 38 civilians were killed in the airstrikes. Sunday's aerial assaults with Pakistan's second on target in Afghanistan, it said, belonged to militants and threatened to exacerbate an intermittent conflict between the former allies who fought their worst battles in years in February. Pakistan Information Minister Atwala Tara said on X today that Pakistan's airstrike struck 3 targets in the Afghan provinces of Pakisha, Paktika and Kuna, killing at least 23 militants while destroying large quantities of weapons and ammunition. 4 more fighters linked to the Jamaat al-Ahrar faction of Pakistan Taliban were killed in ground attacks in the Baju district of its northern border province of Khyber in Pakhtunkhwa. And we move to the Russian-Ukraine war scene, where President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Sunday that Ukraine hit 2 Russian oil refineries in the region of Krasnodar and Yaroslavl overnight, as Kiev ramped up pressure on Russia's fuel supply with its drone fleet. Kiev increasingly frequent drone attacks have caused acute fuel shortages in parts of Russia, one of the world's biggest oil producers, with queue and rationing seen at petrol stations. In a statement on Telegram on Sunday, Krasnodar region governor Vyacheslav Kondraty said that a fire had broke out at a refinery in Slavyansk, with 1 person killed and another injured in a nearby village. In a separate development, temperatures hit 40 degrees Celsius in parts of Europe on Sunday as storms moved into other areas, with France reporting 1,000 excessive deaths during the record-breaking heat wave. The French Public Health Agency said most of the heat-related fatalities involved older people and warned the number was expected to rise as more details became available after death in residential care and private homes. Scientists have said the heat wave, which began on June 20, was the worst recorded in Europe, and the blistering conditions have disrupted power generation, damaged infrastructure, and overwhelmed healthcare systems. Meanwhile, World Health Organization Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus said on X that right now, 150 million people are living under extreme heat, hundreds have died, schools are short, grid are buckling. In this next report, a helicopter belonging to Saudi oil giant Aramco crashed on Sunday in Ras Tanura on Saudi Arabia's eastern coast of Gulf. And this is the west of the Strait of Hormuz, killing 14 nationals, adding that the cause was unknown. Aramco had rescued crude oil loadings on Friday at its Ras Tanura terminal in the Gulf after they were halted for nearly 4 months. The state news agency added that the relevant authorities have launched a full investigation to determine the cause of the crash. Aramco did not respond immediately to an email request for comment. Reports say that the incident took place at 6 a.m. local time. The state agency also said, without providing further details, that Saudi Arabia is the world's biggest oil exporter and has joined the rush to move cargoes after Middle East producers ramped up oil and gas output and exports ahead of an interim deal to halt the war between the United States and Iran. We move now to the Asian Pacific region, where South Korea and Japan on Sunday reaffirmed their commitment to the nuclearization of Korean Peninsula and agreed to revive joint search and rescue drills in a step forward for security ties between the neighboring countries. Meeting in Seoul, South Korean Defense Minister Ang Kyung-bak and his Japanese counterpart Shinjiro Koizumi agreed to work on regional stability bilaterally as well as through their partnerships with Washington in the 6th round of talks between the two countries. Both ministers shared the view to continue cooperation for maintaining regional peace and stability amid a grave security environment. Our special report today will be on the earthquake situation in Venezuela. In Venezuela, a nation already carrying the weight of years of political crisis, economic collapse, and humanitarian struggle, the ground itself gave way. The moment the earth broke, at exactly 4 local